Hi, welcome to the video. In this series of videos I'm going to be looking at the Torro M16 half-track and looking to upgrade it in a number of ways, and in particular one of the early things that I'll be doing when it turns up is fitting the Elmod unit and running the radio gear off my Spektrum DX10T. Anyway, today, after just 3 days, this box here has turned up from Germany incredibly quick. I ordered it on Sunday night and today is Wednesday, and it has already arrived. Big clue here, as you can see in the box. I'll post a link to the place on eBay where I got it. The price was probably the best on eBay for a new one, and I don't think you can grumble at that sort of service in terms of delivery time. Well packed, and inside the larger box, a smaller box. Very nicely packed. And here we go. The first look at the new model. It looks pretty good. I'll get up on the table and we can have a look and see what's inside. So, just quickly going over what it says in the box. So, chassis with many metal parts, servo steering, differential drive, I didn't realise that, that's good. Functions like in real vehicle. Well, I think I kind of guessed that. Got a couple of drivers in there and transmitter. It says that it's 5 channels, it's got lights and it's got sound. Over on the back here, it's talking about the guns are able to move 360 degrees. The guns can angle up and down. It can kind of go in every direction. The soldiers go in the truck. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it seems to be sealed. Just grab the knife. Put that safety somewhere. Quite like the look of that area actually, even though by the time I finish it won't be needed. Looks like a fairly comprehensive set of instructions, actually very much like you would get with Henglong, I think. I guess these might all be part of the same company. So we have the manual, German and in English. Good. Okay. Actually, it's not too bad a transmitter. 27 megahertz. Not the most brilliant feel, but given that I'm going to be changing this out, I guess the cheaper the radio, the less bad I'm going to feel about not using it. I'm just trying to see how to open this. Right, it looks as if we need to use a screwdriver to open that. Okay, so it's looking as if it takes 8 AA cells. I expect that I'll be using rechargeable batteries in this. Well, we seem to have trims on the corners too, and a button at the top that says fire. Up here it seems to be a blank plate, so I guess that's not used for anything. There we go. Quite nicely detailed. I like the expression on this fellow's face. And this one too, I must admit. There's some good articulation. I must admit I don't like painting people, so I'm quite pleased that that is done for me. There we go. Should have just left it out. Feels quite nice. So just to get this last band out, that's out. So here's a look. So quite a lot of detail on the inside. Gear levers, brakes, etc. Seats seem to have little raised areas on them, which go with the back sides of the men, so they're going to kind of plug in place and stay there. I was wondering about these windows, because I think that I may well feel compelled to actually cut them and have them opening, particularly the front window, because usually when you see photos of these, it's with these shields up, and you can see the windscreen. I'm going to be having a think about that during this project. At the front we have the winch fitting. Clearly it's not working, but it's quite realistically put together. I have seen that people sometimes convert this and put a roller on it, which I think is for the truck when it goes down into ditches to help it come up the other side. It has been weathered. The weathering seems to be quite subtle. The tools actually look remarkably like the tools that you get on the 16th scale tanks. The rubber tracks seem to be quite good quality, and things move. By the feel of it, there seems to be quite a bit of metal around. The chassis is definitely metal. The servo here, the steering servo, seems to be a 3-wire real servo. I guess that leaves the possibility of upgrading. The front wheels have a fake differential, so they're not actually driven. The rear, as you can see, has actually got a differential. You can see this track moving forward while this is moving back. I'm quite pleased with that, because I don't think that was the case. These springs here on the tensioning, well, they certainly are real springs. Whether or not they function, I can't quite tell, but there are threads here. Sorry, I'll move this so that you can see. There seem to be threads here and little hex bolts here, so I have a feeling that that actually works properly. This is plastic. Let's have a quick look. Definitely metal here. I must admit, I'm very impressed so far. Let's just unscrew here and see what sort of battery goes in. Right, it opens, and we have room here for another 8 AA batteries, and it's saying 1.5 volts. 1.5 times 8 is actually 12 volts, and you'll see here that there's a little 2-pin JST plug. I'm kind of thinking that a 3-cell LiPo, one of the small ones from the helicopter, might just fit in there rather nicely, and just to be safe I might put a LiPo alarm in with it. That might be quite a good solution. I'll just do that up for a moment. Moving to the guns and the ammunition cartridges. These seem to be very finely detailed, as are the spare cartridges here. You'll see that they're absolutely identical. This area in here is clearly where somebody might sit. I think I'm getting ideas here already, although somebody might lose the end of his feet depending on how well he fits. Again, we have another 3-wire proper servo for the gun elevation. That looks like a bucket on the back. All in all, I would say, and certainly for the money, this looks like a very nice model. Okay, so battery wise, you've got this area here, and what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd try an E-Flight 3S LiPo 1000 milliamps. Just for information, the part number on the battery is EFLB0997, and it's the 15C. I don't think that we'll have any problem in terms of the C rating, and that fits very snugly into the battery area. Just post the balance lead up at the top, and being careful to get it the right way round, push the 2-pin JST plug into the slot, just put the wire down, drop the screw, there. That seems to fit quite nicely. I'm impressed it's got a differential. Yes, and a fake exhaust pipe. That looks pretty good. And the on-off button is inside the truck. I had already turned the transmitter on, probably why the thing didn't go running away. And so on this stick here, left and right rotates the gun turret. On the box it says 360 degrees. let's just see if they really meant that. I think we can safely say that they did. I've never seen that on an RC tank, certainly not an inexpensive one, so I think that that definitely gets the thumbs up. This stick over here, I'm suspecting is the gun elevation, so yep, and we seem to go pretty well up towards 90 degrees, and these cutouts here obviously help it miss when it's turning around. It only just misses, but that seems to be fine. The driving of the truck, we seem to have quite a large amount of steering. Again, pretty impressive. The 27 megahertz radio seems to be picking up some interference. Probably just as well, that's not going to be sticky around for too long. And so then on the transmitter we have backwards, move the screwdriver and the man out of the way, and the forwards. Slightly strangely, when we're going forward, front lights, which don't come on when we're going backwards, but when we're going backwards, you seem to have rear lights. The Elmod unit, I think, is going to see to all of that, and as well give us engine startup. I think it might be interesting just to compare this and its size with one of the other tanks here, and this is my old Tamiya Sherman. So lengthwise, it's about the same length. The difference being this contraption at the front. Width-wise, you can see quite a bit narrower, but actually I think that these items are going to go together quite well. I do have another Sherman tank up in the loft which is actually pretty similar colour, this much lighter green, that will be about the same colour as this. Looking forward to the parts turning up, and what I'll do is I'll do a video of the Elmod upgrade and anything else I do, and then perhaps some outside running videos. In the meantime, I'm actually rather pleased with this. Until the next video.